I feel that I wouldn't be doing my job if I don't say this. I'm tired of you young niggas out here just doing senseless shootings. Now, a lot of times I try to stay out of it to say I understand, but enough is enough.
You're gonna say it.
I mean, 10 people shot outside of Amazura.
Which is a club here in Queens.
Yeah, a club here in Queens.
That's my shit too.
They were saying it's possibly gang related. You young niggas are getting on my fucking nerve. Like, I can't blame anybody else now. Like, now you guys know right from wrong. A lot of you guys been watching this shit. I don't know what the new thing is to kill on camera and do this and just do random shootings. And, like, you niggas is just doing shit recklessly just to get a name. And I blame the government, too, because they have games in jail. They make jail so comfortable. Like, nigga, when you were younger, you used to be scared to go to jail. Now niggas want to go to jail. They got PS5s, they got flat screens and all that shit. Like,
there's PS5s in jail?
They got that in jail?
Nah, niggas is living.
Yeah, niggas is living.
Niggas is living.
So what I'm saying is that you young niggas, pack it the fuck up. I'm tired of you young niggas doing this shit, bro. I'm tired of niggas like that wasting your motherfucking lives for a fucking gang that don't love you. For friends that don't love you, nigga. You taking one of your own for what, nigga?
Send them niggas to Venezuela.
Huh? Take that shit somewhere else.
You know what I mean?
Shooting girls, shooting little children, just shooting wild for what?
So now do you take back that theory of when we were saying, you know, your environment, it does play a part, but at a certain point, you got to be held responsible for the things that you do. Because the excuse that people will use, that's the environment. Like, what you expect. This is all they know. It's like, no, nigga, like, grow the fuck up.
The kid that they were celebrating passed away, he got killed, right? It was his 1 year anniversary, right? He got killed. He'll be 17. They came all the way to Queens to do a memorial for the young man. You niggas bring your raggedy motherfucking ass from Brooklyn or wherever the fuck you from to Queens, nigga, by Amazura, which we had a lot of issues with before, and we just cleaned it up a little bit to fucking shoot a couple of people.
Yeah.
Just shooting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could blame the environment all I want to, right? Because that was my excuse. My excuse was to feel sympathy, but when I feel sympathy, I feel like now I became part of the problem.
That's my point.
I became part of the problem watching this shit. Hey, bang! Hey, looking at the camera. Nah, you little niggas need to be, I don't want to say that part, but you little niggas need some type of wake-up call. You do need a wake-up call. And I don't know what happened to the OGs out here, and I don't want to blame them neither, but a lot of these niggas are fatherless. A lot of these niggas don't respect their parents. A lot of niggas don't respect their teachers or respect the elderly.
Or respect their own lives.
Or respect their own lives.
Hey, there's a couple of prominent speakers, black speakers, that say that there's another solution to this. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a little more drastic than just saying you need to go to jail or you need to go ahead and change your life.
What?
Some people aren't changeable.
So what, knock them off?
Put a nail in the. My man said, screw a 2x4 to the dashboard. Put some nails in it. just let me rock my.
They say something. I would never.
I wouldn't say
I'm not
that
preaching
because
that.
somebody is reformable. I think, if that's a word.
I'm not preaching that, but they do.
You know,
say
I don't
that.
believe that. I'm gonna just say something real quick. There's a guy that I know. He's from the Wild Bunch in Brooklyn. OG Nuke. Did 30 years. When you hear the story, I mean, he blew up a building in Brooklyn. He has a lot of bodies under his belt. OG Nuke came from after doing 30 years in prison. I interviewed him, and he's one of the most nicest people I know. He's reformed, and he's out here, you know, with Life Camp, Erica Ford, promoting the peace with the youth and stuff like that. Now, niggas may listen to OG Nuke. I see people listen to him because like, oh, nigga, I know your story. Nigga, it was in the paper. Nigga, you did all this shit. And I'm not saying, and I want to be mindful because people lost their lives, and the people that lost their lives, they do have families. So I don't want them to feel like, yo, you bigging this man up and shit like that. I don't want to do that because I did that a lot before, and I didn't realize that the family.
You still affecting them, yeah.
You know, so that's not what I'm doing, but I'm just acknowledging the fact that this man has done all this time and stuff and has came home with a different view on life. He inspires me and inspired others around me. So I'm not saying that people can't change, but they need to go through something.
He was rehabilitated.
Yes. But they need to go through something. Maybe the jails these days is not the jails like it was back in the days. What you looking at the devil's sign, nigga, behind me? That's not me, nigga. What you looking at? I see you looking at the devil's sign.
Nah,
what you think need to happen? You think we need to knock them? Do you think these little niggas need to get knocked off, dumped on the island somewhere by themselves?
No. I do believe in rehabilitation. I do think that people can be reformed. I also do believe that there's some people that will just never change.
You feel that way inside?
I do. I do think that there are people that just will never change, whether it be circumstances, whether it be mentally, whatever it is. I do. And then what do you do about those people?
How do we differentiate the two?
I don't know.
You can't.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we're in, this is the world we live in. We've been living in it. Ain't nothing new. The only difference is that you just have social media to make things a little more visible for you. But all the things that are happening today have been happening. So like, what do we do about that? Do we just become accustomed to it? Do we just try to remove ourselves? Like, I would hate to tell people, for the people that lost their life in New Orleans, the first thing people want to say after that, see, that's why I stay home. That's why I don't want to go outside. It's
that's
like,
the last thing that you should say.
That's the last thing. Like, now you want to tell people they can't go nowhere, they can't do nothing.
That's bullshit.
To avoid people like that, it's like, you can't never... You can be in your home and something happened to you.
Movie theater, fucking
anywhere.
Grocery store, church.
Yeah.
Nowhere's sacred anymore as it relates to...
But it's nowhere's ever been sacred. True. It's always been like this.
True.
This has been the world since the world has started. So when we talk about it as if this is this new thing, it's like, no, nigga, we just gotta be accustomed to it. And just understand that we don't control none of this. I keep seeing these shits, and whether it be deaths in the family, whether it be deaths seeing this, we don't control none of this shit.
But we all have the I don't want to say complaints, but we all have the stories to tell, but we have no solutions.
There's no solution.
There is none.
That's what I'm making. There's no solution.
Solution from our angle. Nobody can, honestly.
Why not?
Because you don't have the power to control. How many people in the United States? 300 million people? Yeah. You don't have the power to control 300 million people. You know what I mean? Everybody thinking on their own wavelength and their own accord. We don't have the ability to do that.
If we sit all in this room, we all know each other. And let's just say one day Ish invites somebody to come through. We don't know this person. But let's just say that person just bugged out of nowhere.
Parks play the Benjamins, and the Benjamins
and
is
it triggered him.
for him.
And he go off.
Yeah.
It's out of our control. We didn't plan for that. We thought we was in a room with people who are solid
and safe.
Don't know.
Well, prayers to all.
Prayers.
Neutral button.